A high-altitude Chinese spy balloon has penetrated U.S. airspace.
Thank you for taking me up in your balloon.
Thank you for taking me up in your balloon.
Doesn't feel different at all, does it?
On the contrary, this is the moment that I've been waiting for my entire life.
We need to go down now.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. The freedom movement kicks ass. It's really fun to fight every single day against global Marxism, but I gotta tell you that it's hard to fight with the Republican Party sometimes because the Republican Party is cringe and often doesn't get anything done and shoots itself in the dick and has put up Mitt Romney and John McCain as presidential candidates in my lifetime. I am ashamed. I disavow and am ashamed of my activism for the Republican Party when I was a young man. But that's just the way it goes in a two-party system. You have to choose the lesser of two evils. And if you've checked out what's happening on the Democrat Party side, then hot damn, you'll be grateful to be a member of the freedom movement today because, well, they just don't really have an answer to Donald Trump. And every answer that they have is just different spirals of Dante's Inferno straight into hell. Like, for instance, this is the video that they created when President Trump was giving his State of the Union this year. These are girl boss members of the Congress trying to act like fighters. Oh, got it. Oh, okay. You're retarded. This is tough to watch. It's even tougher when you realize that all of this scripted, embarrassing content is highly produced and highly thought through by an agency that apparently runs the entire Democrat Party as like an NPC organ. Look at this. They gave Chuck Schumer and Elizabeth Warren the exact same script. This is also before President Trump's State of the Union.
I will immediately bring prices
Here's what Chuck
down
Schumer
starting on day
and Elizabeth
one.
Warren posted.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials. It's not getting better, it's getting worse.
The same script. But as embarrassing as this is for two Democrats who've been in the Senate for years, decades, generations, it's even more embarrassing that 22 different Democrat senators uploaded themselves doing the exact same script.
I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
Not true. That's what you saw.
Shut up! My ears are bleeding. This is hard to watch and sort of betrays that Democrats don't have any real original ideas. The best that they have are scripts that were written for them by faceless, nameless puppet masters, and they dutifully perform their duties to their masters. So humiliating. So this is how they're fighting Trump. It's not great. It's been cringe, and they really don't have a good answer. Democrats are now at 19% approval rating, and ghetto dollar store Obama Hakeem Jeffries ain't helping. Here's Hakeem Jeffries outside of the United States Capitol in front of a giant empty field saying all of the American people are with us. Americans are with us. Look at there are dozens of us. Well, not even that much.
Another day, another lie from these people who are out of control. I'm told that Donald Trump, Mike Johnson, and the extreme MAGA Republicans are claiming that Democrats are sending paid protesters into their town hall meetings. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with y'all?
You don't need to send paid protesters into your town hall meetings. The American people are with us.
Okay. It's just been exciting. It's been exciting to watch. It's been exciting to see the dumpster fire up close. And we can't wait for the next installment because it's been painful, but it's been hilarious. And here we go. The man who is the most famous for ripping ass on camera.
To ask the Ukrainians to help them cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from
the man who regularly went on national TV to say that Donald Trump was a spy.
The judiciary, do you believe the president right now has been an agent of the Russians?
Yes, I think there's more evidence than he is. Yes, and I think all the arrows point in that direction, and I haven't seen a single piece of evidence that he's not.
An agent like in the 1940s where we had people who are Reds, to use an old term, like that. In other words, working for a foreign power.
He's working on behalf of the Russians, yeah.
He's working on behalf of the Russians, says Eric Swalwell, without a shred of evidence. You know, what's interesting is there's a lot of evidence that Eric Swalwell was in bed with the enemy. Suspected Chinese spy targeted California politicians. The FBI actually had to intercede when somebody named Fang Fang Bang Bang was doing a wang wang to Eric Swalwell's ping pang. Whatever the hell that means. You know the story. Eric Swalwell banged a Chinese spy. But that's not all Eric Swalwell does.
Having sex with Chinese spies, and contrary to popular opinion, there are moments when he's not doing that or coming in last place in presidential primaries. Eric Swalwell is still a sitting member of Congress from California. Amazing. He also sees himself as a hero who's going to bring justice for the January 6th insurrection. He's got a plan for that. He's investigating his own colleagues. We learned yesterday that Eric Swalwell has hired private investigators to find Congressman Mo Brooks of Alabama. Swalwell claims Brooks is avoiding a lawsuit he filed to hold Brooks accountable for the insurrection. But there's an easier way. Swalwell could just call his old girlfriend, Fang Fang. She's good at finding people in power. Hey, Eric Swalwell, call Fang Fang, the Chinese spy you had sex with. She'll get it done.
Okay. Yes, Eric Swalwell does do other things than rip ass on camera and have sex with Chinese spies. And that is why we were excited to bring to you, for the first time in the history of this program, Eric Swalwell eating tacos. Here is the newest entry in the Democrats try and own Trump, but kick themselves directly in the ballsack and dick. Maybe something that Eric Swalwell likes from Fang Fang. Not sure, not asking. Here's Eric Swalwell shoving his face full of gaseous Taco Bell silently for no reason.
Hey, Congressman.
Can I help you?
What the f*** is up with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
See, they said an F word. It's edgy.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, you got him. Boy, you got him, man. It's just like, Congressman, Trump's going to resign after this one. Had to redo the first take because Swalwell tried to pick up the taco with chopsticks. Is this the first time that Eric Swalwell's ever handled a taco? He's more used to Chinese cuisine. Yeah, the way that he touched the taco was very weird for somebody allegedly from California. What kind of a bro like picks up a taco like and then eats it and then just kind of like stares at it silently? What the hell is happening here? Eric Swalwell posts bizarre video of a person asking him what's up with Trump and then eats a taco the whole rest of the thing. Pretty brave of Swalwell to eat a taco while being filmed. Wonder how many takes he had to do. Wouldn't force my worst enemy to watch Eric Swalwell taco video. Then Eric Swalwell is kicking off the Democrats' $20 million effort to attract young men by eating a taco. A little doughboy in his office. Swalwell only eats Chinese fish taco. They're so desperate to attract young people that he eats Taco Bell. Eric Swalwell just slept with the Chinese spy. Eric Swalwell is weird. Eric Swalwell posts video featuring the F word while eating a taco. This is the messaging that will win men back. They want to be so cool. They want to be Trump so bad. But actually what they're doing is just making memes. Like Eric Swalwell is the meme.
Is Washington, D.C., home of some of the nastiest two-legged snakes in the world, otherwise known as politicians. One of the nastiest of them all is a congressman by the name of Eric Fartwell, the smelliest of all snakes in the government. He possesses the unique ability of being able to eat tacos and fart at the same time. Not even the Chinese spy he's been banging has the courage of getting up close to him as he releases his toxic Mexican taco gas.
So not having margaritas with convicted terrorists in jail cells in El Salvador. Congressional Democrats are ripping ass and eating Taco Bell in their offices. Got it. Thank you for the memes. And we know how much Eric Swalwell likes memes.
In the hell is this? The chairman tweets, protect our ducks and kittens in Ohio because he goes down some crazy rabbit hole, completely debunked that aliens are eating pets?
Not debunked. It's 100% true.
My God. Are you okay, Mr. Chairman? Because last year, for a very long time, you tweeted and promoted Kanye West as he was calling for genocide against the Jews, and you kept it up. And now, when we have victims coming here, you're tweeting this nonsense.
Eric Swalwell he's such a connoisseur of what to post online in order to be respectful and to keep decorum. He's such an elite, right? He's so pristine, Eric Swalwell, right? He would never post anything like a dumbass online, like eating a taco silently for 45 seconds. Okay. You know what? With enemies like this, are we even fighting anymore? Like, what is there to fight? They're doing it to themselves. It's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you want to keep Eric Swalwell eating tacos quietly alone in his office until he passes out from all of this.